What's up everyone? This is Chef Ethan, co-host of Munchie Mondays and coach of Team Blueberry. Today we're going to make an awesome sheetpan dinner. Come with me. Alright, so I've already prepped some stuff. I have washed my potatoes and I've washed my green beans, and right now over there in the sink I have my chicken defrosting. So first I'm going to start with our green beans, and these green beans are from Gardener John's garden, and if you look closely you'll see there's a little stem, and we're going to cut these off. So I'm going to take my knife and kind of chop off the little stem on both sides and put them into our big bowl. If you don't feel like using a knife, another fun way is to just kind of snap off the ends, like so. So you can do it either way. Alright, I'm finally done de-stemming my green beans. We're going on to the potatoes. Today we're working with small potatoes, so I'm going to take one and I'm going to cut them into 4 pieces. Be very careful, they're pretty small and they kind of like to roll around. So here, and I'm going to put them face down on my cutting board that I just cleaned. And there you go. Alright, so I've already cut some of my potatoes, and as you can see, some of them are a bit smaller or a bit bigger than others. So you kind of judge for yourself how small or how many cuts you want to make into potato. So this one, I've already cut this one into 4 pieces. This one's a little big, so I'm going to cut it again. So like here, kind of small, I'm just going to cut it in half twice. Watch your fingers. Like so. Because as you can see, these are kind of the same size, and that's what you're aiming for. Finally done with these potatoes. Alright, so now we got the potatoes and the green beans cut, and now we're going on to the onion. So you guys should be pretty comfortable cutting onions at this point. You can cut some of this onion hair off. And for this recipe, I'm only going to use half an onion. This onion's pretty big, but I just think onions go really well with baked potatoes. Alright, now that our onion is peeled, we're going to cut it. And we're going to aim for pretty small pieces. We're going to have our onion flat on our cutting board. Once you get towards the end of the onion, you can flip it over so that it's got more of a surface area on the cutting board. Alright, once you got all of your onion cut up, just put it in the bowl. Now that we got all of our vegetables chopped, I'm going to mix them up in this bowl so that when we put it onto the pan, it will be evenly distributed. Cook. I'm going to put this aside here, and now we're going to get our seasoning mixed up. So I got some olive oil here. I'm going to put it in the bowl. And I've already squeezed out some lemon juice from our lemon. Put it in. Got some Italian seasoning. And I have some pepper here. I'm kind of a big pepper guy, so I'm just gonna put about half of this in. You don't need to put too much pepper in, maybe just a pinch if you would like. It's all up to you. We got our garlic powder and our salt. Now all that's left to do is whisk it up. Alright, look at that, it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to pour about half of this mixture into our bowl of vegetables, and I'm going to save the other half for the chicken. Set this aside. That should be enough. And I'm also Gonna mix up the vegetables again. Oh. Be careful. Don't want any runaway vegetables loose in your kitchen. Alright, looks like our dressing is well mixed throughout our vegetable bowl. And now, all that's left to do is get our baking sheet and check on the chicken. So I just got my chicken. It's looking pretty good, all thawed out. Now I'm just gonna, with clean hands, gonna put this chicken here kind of in the middle on our already greased oiled pan. Alright, we got our chicken thighs here in the middle of our greased pan. I've got my oven preheated up to 400 degrees. Okay. Alright, now that they're here, I'm gonna go wash my hands. My hands are washed, and now we're gonna put the dressing or seasoning on. I kind of like to interchange those words. Just gonna use our spoon, just kind of drizzle it over. It's okay if it kind of spills all over the place. We'll be putting on the vegetables. There we go. Alright. Now it's time to add the vegetables. Thank you. Alright. Now I'm just gonna dump them in and mix them in with my spoon. Once I'm done dumping them, I'm gonna dump them in. Oh, be careful. Major spillage alert. Alright, just kind of cover the whole pan as best as you can. Got some onion left over. Just gonna scoop it out. Alright. Yeah, a lot of green beans here up in the front. I'm just gonna kind of turn them around, get them all out. Ooh. Make sure you got a clean counter. So if any runaway vegetables try to escape, they'll also be clean. Alright, that looks good to me. And now, we're gonna put it in the oven. Alright, here we are at the stove. Our oven has been preheated to 400 degrees. And we're gonna put it in. Don't forget your oven mitts. Safety first. Gonna get heated in here. Just pop them in. Alright, they're gonna be cooking here for about 30 minutes. Our great timer has finally rung, and now we're gonna take our sheet pan dinner out of the oven with our trusty oven mitts. Ugh, look at that. Looks fantastic. And now, we're gonna plate it. I wanna plate this for style. I'm gonna take one of our pieces of chicken here, I'm gonna put it on the side of the plate. I'm gonna get some of these green beans up here. Gonna put them around the side. I think we got enough green beans on our plate. I'm gonna scoop up some potatoes. Try and get some onion as well, because the onions and potatoes are best friends. And there you go. Sheet pan dinner. Alright, I'm gonna add one last thing to our plate before we dig in. I have this little lemon garnish that Chef Desi made especially for me. Thank you, Chef Desi. Look at that, doesn't it look beautiful? Alright, now it's time to dig in. I'm gonna cut a little piece of chicken off here on the side. And just like Chef Ann in the pasta salad video, I like to get everything in one bite on my fork. So I'm gonna get a little piece of chicken, piece of potato. I'm gonna chop up this green bean in half. It's a little too long for me. Alright, there you go. Really good. Alright, there you have it, our sheet pan dinner completed, and it was great. I would love to see what you guys made, so be sure to take a picture and post it on Facebook, #KidsCookGG.